the other major debate around the unique identity is regarding its use by the government for various social sector schemes. After LPG, the government has made Aadhaar mandatory to avail subsidized food grains from PDS from the 30th of June this year. This to better target the 1.4 lakh crore subsidies under the food security law. But how far has that implementation of this data progressed? Archana Shukla travels to Bhiwandi in Maharashtra for a reality check. Take a look.
The government may have set the deadline of June 30th to start making Aadhaar mandatory to avail subsidized food grains at the fair price shops. But is this deadline really achievable? Looking at the infrastructure on ground, a small brief survey that we did in Bhiwandi, just a few kilometers on the outskirts of Bombay, showed a different picture. The level of Aadhaar card number seeding, which means linking Aadhaar cards to the ration cards, is yet not complete in these areas. While most of the rationing officers who we spoke to were not willing to come on camera, but they did tell us off camera that only about 55 to 60% of ration cards have actually been linked to at least one Aadhaar card number of the members listed on that ration card. And the process will definitely not be complete till June 30th because they would need more time. Internally, these officers were also told that from 1st of April, they would start putting the biometric machines in the fair price ration shops, so that at least for the ration shops where 100% of ration cards have been linked to Aadhaar card can start using the biometric identification. But even that deadline, the internal deadline that these officers were given, would not be met because not even one single ration shop has actually met that deadline of 100% ration cards being linked to Aadhaar cards. Well, the biggest problem that these officers are facing on ground is the lack of infrastructure. Most of the offices that we visited had interrupted power supply, which means most of the times their computers are not working. Some offices did not even have computer systems, or the Wi-Fi network is not that great, the internet connectivity is not that good. And which is why some of the officers did mention that to reach this level of 60% of Aadhaar number being seeded to ration card took them more than 2 years. So to achieve the next 40% would at least take a couple of months more, or else if the government is looking to expedite this process, they can look at a private partnership, or they may look at providing better facilities in these centers.